Hi, I'm Jake.
I'm Jenna. We're from Tonight Alive.
And you're watching AMBY.
Wow.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Jenna and Jake from Tonight Alive.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you two doing?
Hey, how are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It's an amazing day. It's so
Right, isn't it beautiful
here.
here in Toronto?
And
Yeah.
the water's clean.
It's really nice, right?
Yeah, sun's shining. It's going to be a good
Blue
show.
water.
Yeah.
Is that once you kind of come into a town, there's just a vibe you get right away and you just know it's going to be a good show?
Yeah,
I've got a
I
good
think
so.
show for sure. It's a really nice back end of the festival today as well.
Mm-hmm. I think we just
Sum
crossed over
41
the half.
play before us.
Yeah. Oh, as in today.
Just today's going to be epic.
Yeah.
Is half the home stretch? Is that kind of how it feels?
Yeah.
It's just that it
It's
is,
kind of
right?
like tipping point and then it's on the way out.
And then it's all gone.
Yeah. And then we're sad.
It'll be sad.
Then you're
Yeah.
sad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then you're on to the next thing. There's always cool things happening.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I know for a lot of kids, Warped Tour is usually, for a lot of them, their first festival experience. So for you guys, what was the first concert you ever went to?
I feel like I had two first experiences. One was with my dad when I was 13, and we went to see Status Quo and Deep Purple, which is more what he wanted to see, but
You sure?
It's still pretty cool.
no, as a 13-year-old, they were my favorite band.
Dad, I want to go to Quo.
But yeah, we went to that. It was at the Hordern Pavilion in Sydney, so it was like a 5,000 cap?
5.5, yeah.
It feels like it's bigger than that, but
Yeah.
it was cool. It was the first time I ever smelt weed. I had a little bit of an asthma attack, and my dad was like, "You'll learn." And but my real first concert experience was All American Rejects and Hello Goodbye. I forgot about that band, but I just said hello,
Yeah.
goodbye. But yeah, it was really cool, and I was actually in the mosh, and I felt what it was like to be totally suffocated by everybody else's body heat, and it was so fun though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. That was a Roundhouse in Sydney, which
Okay.
we've now been able to play a few times.
Isn't that
cool.
crazy when things go full circle? You're like, I saw
Totally.
bands here and now I've performed there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
trippy.
it's crazy. My first one was Taste of Chaos Festival in 2014, I think. And it's crazy because there's
Was it
three
14?
or
Was your
15.
first concert.
Yeah. I was
You're
14.
lying.
No.
And when you were 14, you said
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah,
Oh.
I heard 2004.
2004 when I
That's
was
weird.
14.
Ah,
It's not
I see.
true.
Sorry, I
You're
didn't
lying.
sleep too well last night because of the border crossing, so I'm a little frazzled.
When you
but
were 14.
2004, I was 14. And I think there's 3 or 4 bands that were on that festival that are playing this festival.
Sum 41 were on it, weren't
Some,
they?
no, not some, but I know that the Used were on it. I'm pretty sure Census Fail played that. There was a couple of the bigger, heavier bands that were on it. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool
And now
that
you're touring
now
with
we're
them.
touring with them.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, on the music front, Underworld's officially out and fans are absolutely loving this record. And my favorite part of it is how open and honest you are with everybody. So you must really trust your fans to be able to put yourself out there like that.
For sure. They actually really inspire me, and I know people say that and they probably make it as a throwaway comment, but for me, on stage, if I see someone really feeling it or feeling themselves and just giving me the true essence of who they are, I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I can do the same thing. So it's this nice exchange where we're constantly owning ourselves and owning our power and owning our identities and sharing that with each other and reflecting it and just becoming better people in each other's reflections. So I really feel, I 100% feel safe with our fans.
So you never have that almost little bit of fear and insecurity. You're just like, hey, I know they're going to love it and
I
we'll
just
put it out there.
I know honesty can totally transform people. So, in Temple I talk about having an eating disorder and being really unwell and depressed. And I've never even said those words in an interview or online or anything, and then I put them in a song, and then it was the first leading single on our new record. And I knew that it was okay to do that.
Yeah.
I knew that people would respond in a positive way and that it would actually help me heal and that other people would be inspired to heal and become honest with themselves.
Is it kind of like therapy in a sense?
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah.
There's a song off of the record called For You, and when I heard
Yeah.
it for the first time, I just cried because it was such a beautiful love song.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome.
I love that song, to be honest. Yeah.
Have you always been a sucker for a really well-written love song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Thank you for referring to For You as a well-written love song. It's so nice. It's actually a really nice compliment. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's something you've always loved, then. That's kind of why you wanted to put your spin on one almost?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Of course.
I was
As far as-
still thinking about For You. I was like,
for the song, though, is it something you've always just wanted to write a very heartfelt love song, and you were like, hey, this is going to kind of be our take. We're going to put it all out there.
I think what I more strive to do is write a song that is totally about heartbreak and just about feeling totally low and capturing that, because I think that's when people are like, oh damn, someone else has felt this way. I think one of my favorite sad songs is Vermilion Part 2 by Slipknot.
Okay.
And and also The Blower's Daughter by Damien Rice. They're two very, very, very different songs, but they totally just break my heart. Yeah. And I would rather strive to write like a heartbreak song than like a heartful song. But I like doing both.
Okay, and how about for yourself?
Yeah, I've always loved ballads.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You
they're
do?
great. I'm a big fan. Bleeding Love by
Bleeding Love,
Leanne
that's
Lewis.
his
I
favourite
love
love
that song. I've always played that song like crazy.
Whitney Houston, I'll always love you. It's
Good tune.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, and you like Usher?
I
Burn.
do love Usher.
Right? You like
Let It
Burn,
Burn,
or do you
yeah.
like
Let It Burn, Confessions Part 2. You Got It Bad. Actually, You Got It Bad's. That's a real
listen to
banger.
Usher tonight.
Yeah, I'm in.
I was just about to say, I feel like you guys might jam to something.
Oh,
so.
yeah, absolutely. Maybe we'll make a playlist.
I'm down. Let's DJ one of the barbecues.
Oh, yeah, but just all like slow ballads.
Yeah.
Get some slow dancing compared to the moshing happening,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Mix things up a little bit.
Yeah.
You had mentioned Slipknot, and Corey Taylor was featured on My Underworld, but the thing that I never knew until I discovered it is that you actually did not record it together.
Yeah.
The vocals sound so incredibly spliced together.
That's
You would have
so
had no
nice.
That's
idea.
awesome.
Thanks.
So was it a surprise to you, seeing how it turned out so well?
I just knew that he's a total pro and that he would never have delivered something less than perfect. So, you know, when we got the stems, it was so exciting to hear his raw vocal and put it together with mine and like layer it and kind of arrange things a little bit. And something I requested of him was I called it his like deep, sexy speaking voice, which is so weird because at the time we'd never met.
Is that how you worded it to him?
Yeah, exactly like that. And I just said, can you please record like a spoken version of the verse as well as the sung version? And he was like, I totally know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, I'll do it. Because that's some of my favorite stuff when in Slipknot, when he kind of does the talking and it's like unnerving, like it's scary.
He's like, I can do the sexy voice.
And it's hot. It's kind of hot. So he did it in our song and that's far out.
That's wicked.
Yeah.
Well, on the site, we not only interview musicians and bands, but also wrestlers. So I was wondering if you could have an in-ring gimmick or persona. Your face just lit up there. That is
I
wonderful.
got really excited by that.
If you could have a gimmick, what would that be?
A gimmick.
Yeah, like
can
a
you explain
persona.
what that means?
Yeah, wrestling persona. Like, would you be a good guy, a bad guy? How would you want to be seen in the ring?
I worked at a pizza shop for 6 years, and one of the guys that worked there used to call me Jake the Snake because there was a wrestler called Jake the
I
Snake.
have
who
interviewed Jake
used-
the Snake.
Yeah,
Robert.
okay, there we
Yeah.
go. So he used to have like it was like a big boa constrictor that he would take into the ring with him, and that was his gimmick.
That's sick.
So Jake the Snake.
Yeah,
What would
okay.
Jake, I don't watch enough wrestling. Do you know anything?
I don't really watch a lot either. I feel like if you let like a mullet grow out a bit more, you could do like a
A whip, a hair whip or
yeah.
something? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like that poster you did with like the red as the makeup.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Thanks.
Some really like hectic like
Yeah.
imagery.
Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you started talking about wrestling, I was like excited because this is completely random, but Kevin Nash is kind of like an online friend. I don't know if you know Kevin Nash, but
course I do.
he's in
Yeah.
what's Magic Mike as well. Obviously, he's a wrestler and actor, but he's like the most lovely man. On our first ever tour in America, we met when we were watching the band that we were supporting, and his son came to the show, and they were just such a nice
That's so
family.
cool.
And then he just always stayed in touch on Twitter and was like, you know, I'll always like back your band and like
Comes out to shows in Orlando as well.
So nice.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So
So we're very in deep with the
he could
wrestling
be
culture.
my he could be my
Your mentor?
my mentor.
Yeah.
Thank
Wow,
you.
yeah, you
What would I do without you? Thanks for finishing my
No
sentences.
worries.
Do you find that since you're together so often that happens a lot? Like one person be brain dead and the other can just kind of like finish
Yes.
anything
Yeah.
the other's thinking?
For
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. Don't make us try and do it because we just done it. So
No,
if you put
I
us
was
on the
not
spot,
forcing
yeah.
it. And keeping these gimmicks hypothetically,
Mm-hmm.
which band would you want to write some theme music for you?
Oh, you got to go heavy.
Yeah.
Like POD would
Ooh.
be sick. But like entrance music
Yeah.
for wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, POD.
Okay. Cool.
I reckon. Or like Linkin Park. Yeah, if Jess was still around.
Cool
about you,
choices.
Doug?
Nice taste. You've got good taste.
How about yourself?
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
of
stick
course.
and heavy.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's in it. It's in us. Yeah. That'd be really cool.
I'm almost vibing like a tag team possibly here even.
Oh yeah, we could be a
Right?
team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jug.
I'm in.
Jake's nickname's Jig and mine is Doug.
So together we're Jug.
Jug.
That's perfect.
Yeah, maybe that would be our gimmick, is we smash like those big copper jugs over people.
Over people's heads?
Yeah.
Now I'm vibing this strong.
Yeah. We've done it. We can become wrestlers tomorrow.
Well, just to wrap things up, I do want to leave it with your awesome fan base. Anything you want to say to all of them?
Oh, you guys know that we love you and that we couldn't do this without you. It just simply wouldn't be the same and we wouldn't be here. So thanks so much for especially listening to Underworld. It's our 4th record, and it's been a long journey, and the last year especially has been pretty transformative and sometimes traumatic. But it feels really good to be on the Warped Tour right now, living and breathing Underworld every single day. And just want to encourage you to keep looking into yourself, to know your pain, to meet your shadow, to go to your underworld, stand in your fire. Just know yourself, love yourself. It's the best thing that you can do for anybody, is to love yourself. So we love you, and that's a good starting point. And we'll see you very, very soon.
That's absolutely lovely. You're like, I second that.
No, I agree.
All of it.
And
All I heard was,
a quick apology to all our Toronto fans, because it's been a while since we've been here. So
I was very sick last time.
we're
I was
here.
here. That's right.
Yeah, we're sorry we had to cancel the show, but we're back.
you're here, that's what matters.
Yeah,
People are
exactly.
stoked.
And we're excited to be here.
Of course.
I forgot how much I loved it here.
Oh, well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
My pleasure. And remember, to everyone viewing, visit us at aliciatoot.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.
See you later.
Yay.